welcome. It is indeed my honor, my privilege, and my distinct pleasure to welcome you all here on this wonderful day to celebrate the achievement of the spring 2022 graduating class of Butler's nursing program. We share this day and event with countless other nursing programs across the country, with the additional little detail that today is the birthday of Florence Nightingale. This pinning ceremony is a time-honored nursing school tradition, often more personally meaningful than even the graduation ceremony. It signifies our official passage into a profession of nursing. The ceremony is rich with symbolism and traditions that can be traced back to the Crusades, when monks were given a Maltese cross as a badge for those who nursed soldiers, and to Florence Nightingale, who initiated the practice of pinning new graduates with a model of excellence to her brightest students. The practice of pinning all new graduates became standard practice for nursing programs across the U.S. in 1916. Butler's pinning ceremony began in 1967 with our first graduating class of 6 students, thanks to the efforts of El Dorado's own Dr. Cassabaum and Mildred Montag. The symbolism of the pin that you received today was designed specifically for Butler Nursing College or Butler Community College nursing graduates. Your nursing pin is symbolic of the attributes of our nursing graduates. At the top of the pin, you'll see the word veritas, which means truth. Always remember to be true to yourselves, your patients, and to the profession of nursing. The lamp, as is on the table and on your pin, represents knowledge. So we ask that you use the knowledge you have acquired during your education at Butler and share your knowledge with others. Light or enlightenment is also symbolized by the lamp, which always accompanies knowledge. Use your knowledge to light the path for those who will be following. Nursing relies on lifelong learners. We continue to learn both formally and informally throughout our careers so that we can continue to provide excellent care to our patients. This is at the very heart of our profession, and it's why nursing is considered to be one of the most trusted professions. Embossed on your pin is also a grizzly bear, which is also our mascot for Butler, but it also represents strength, power, and protectiveness. That is not a drum roll. Like many other animals, the grizzly bear will die defending their young. The same could be said for nurses, who sacrifice so much for the care and protection of their patients. We are fierce protectors of our families, our friends, and our patients. So be sure to remember to include yourself in a balanced proportions to protect yourself as well. Encircling all of these engravings is a band of purple, a color that signifies valor and nobleness. It is a color that adorns the medal awarded, also shows how uncommon bravery and courage is demonstrated by each of you. You have demonstrated all of these attributes in your tenure here at Butler, and I'm quite confident that you will continue to do so in your nursing career. So upon examining your nursing pin, you will also see a stalk of wheat. Appreciate the symbolism of the wheat stalk because it represents both flexibility, especially during stormy times, which is what you will experience, but also strength, because strength and collaboration and collective effort yields great fruit. The last engraving on your pin is an oil refinery. Let this remind you to be ever mindful not to judge others by what you can or cannot see that lies below the surface. Understand that the true wealth of an individual lies deep within, and it may be your kindness, your caring, and compassion that will tap into the riches of this soil. Be willing to spend time refining your skills and techniques, appreciating that at one time, we too were all a little crude when we first began to practice. Tonight, as you each receive your nursing pin, be ever mindful of those who have so courageously gone before you, those who will stand shoulder to shoulder with you and serve you in the profession of nursing, and those who will follow. Always wear your pin with pride. Let it serve as a constant reminder, not only to yourselves, but to your patients, of your desire, dedication, and the commitment you have made to serve others. It is truly both a medal of honor and a badge of courage. So the pinning ceremony is therefore so much more than an event to mark the completion of nursing school. It is a beautiful rite of passage into the profession, and we all sincerely welcome each of you as colleagues into our beautiful and time-honored profession. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Now it is my honor to introduce Mary Martha Good, member of the Board of Trustees.
Good evening, women and gentlemen, and almost graduating nurses. On behalf of the Butler Community College Board of Trustees, I am privileged to extend our warmest welcome and heartiest congratulations to you as we celebrate your accomplishments and successes as Butler's newest nursing graduates. You are entering one of the most trusted professions. Each day you will be caring advocates, influencers, innovators, and leaders. You are stepping into a world that is different now than it was just a few short years ago. I'm confident you are well equipped with the knowledge, skills, and passion you need to be successful. As Butler's timeless institutional values of quality, integrity, caring, and service, may they guide your work each day. My fellow board members and I join Dr. Kim Kroll in expressing our strongest confidence in you. Congratulations and best wishes for all your future successes.
Welcome, everyone, this evening. I'm Dr. Kim Kroll, president of Butler Community College. It's wonderful to be able to be here together tonight to celebrate you as an amazing group of students. This evening, obviously, is a time-honored tradition that's as special and as important to you as it has been to all who came before you. You've achieved an amazing milestone tonight. You're the ones that lived through it, and you made it, you know? Be proud and be excited and be happy, for sure. It's not an easy path. You have juggled family activities. You probably have missed some of your children's school activities. You've juggled finances. You've commuted possibly, and I know that you've studied long and hard hours for your tests and your board exams and your clinicals, and we are proud of you and excited for you. And I know that there are lots of people along the way that have supported you and helped you to be successful in whatever way they did. So take just a minute and find your family or your friends or whoever's here in the crowd. If you want to stand up, that's great, but wave at them, blow them a kiss, and tell them thank you. And you know, from all of us at Butler, I want to say on behalf of everyone at Butler, thank you to all of you, family, friends, spouses, partners, kids, acquaintances, whoever, because you have been obviously supporters of all of these students along their pathway. This is a rigorous course of study, and you've pushed them, I'm sure, and encouraged them, and probably wiped away a few tears along the way, but they're here, and they're here because of your love and support. So from all of us, thank you for all you've done to help them be successful, and thank you for helping them share part of their lives over the last 2 years with us through our nursing program. You know, as you know, this is National Nurses Week, and it's wonderful to be able to recognize all of the sacrifices and the commitment that nursing professionals make every single day. And it's especially meaningful, I think, that the culmination of National Nurses Week is today, which coincides, obviously, with a wonderful celebration for your pinning and the launch of the next group of amazing Butler graduate nurses into the profession. So we're excited about that. I know you've chosen nursing because each and every one of you cares about other people, and you innately come to this profession knowing that you want to make a difference in other people's lives. And I commend you for that because it takes a special person to do this kind of work. It's not easy. The unprecedented times that we've lived through the last 2 years have highlighted, obviously, the extraordinary work of our nurses and our healthcare professionals as frontline heroes in everything that we've been through and everything that you will continue to do day in and day out. We couldn't live in this world without the work that you are doing. And so you're going to be heroes, and you're going to continue to be heroes throughout your time in this profession. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, you've met Trustee Good, and I have with me Trustee Rhodes and Trustee Winslow and Trustee Shearer here. So on behalf of the trustees that are here tonight and the ones that weren't able to be here, the administration, the faculty, and the staff, I want to say thank you for making a commitment to this profession. You stand, all of you, on the verge of being amazing leaders and innovators in your profession, and you give us hope, and you give us strength, and you give us inspiration for the work that you're going to do. So we're proud of all your personal and professional accomplishments today, and I know that you're going to find great success in all that you choose to do. Congratulations to every one of you. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Tom Neville, who's our Vice President of Academics.
All right, good evening and welcome everyone. I'll be brief. The mission of Butler Community College is to develop responsible, involved, lifelong learners and to contribute to the vitality of the communities we serve. We also like to say that Butler is a differentiator. Aligned with that college mission, our nursing program is designed to prepare you for the increasingly complex challenges of nursing. I would like to take a little opportunity here to recognize our team, our nursing faculty and staff that have prepared you along the way for those challenges. Our nursing faculty bring years of diverse clinical experience to the classroom. All of our faculty and staff are innovators and differentiators in the way they approach the learning experience, worked with you to grow and shape your capacity for critical thinking, clinical problem solving, and clinical judgment. The quality of instruction that provide has earned Butler's nursing program wide respect in the region and has prepared you for your own continued success. I'm sorry, I just said that. For all of you now, though, nursing is both a profession and a calling, a profession that provides you with a lifetime of serving others. Nurses are critical members of our healthcare team, provide quality patient care, and combine both the science and the art of nursing. So as a nurse, you have the unique privilege of caring for patients through all aspects of their healthcare needs. And now, as graduates of the Butler Nursing Program, you are also joining the ranks of differentiators. So in closing, they say if you save one life, you are a hero. If you save hundreds of lives, you are a nurse. So thank you for choosing Butler, and we wish you much continued success. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarah Robbins, and I am the class president of this incredible, brave, smart, resilient, and determined graduating nursing class of spring 2022. Bear with me if I get choked up because this is pretty emotional. First, I want to thank all of our families, friends, faculty, and staff for being here tonight as we celebrate and document this monumental moment that we've been dreaming about. Having our loved ones here with us tonight is just one more way to show how our families and friends have supported us through this demanding phase of our lives. I think I speak on behalf of our entire class when I say that the support you've given us was imperative to our success, and we are exceedingly grateful for it, even though we've ignored you for the last 2 years. In all seriousness, though, without all of you, this graduating class would be much smaller. And how perfect that we are having this tonight, since it is our founder of modern nursing, Florence Nightingale's 202nd birthday. I'm guessing they did that on purpose. To this incredible group I stand in front of today, you make me proud. Thank you for choosing me as your class president. I have enjoyed representing you, all of you, and feel so honored to be here tonight. We all got here through different walks of life. Some straight out of high school, amazing. Some building off an already existing medical career. Some of us coming back to finish our dream after raising families, and some wanting just a change of pace or career. One thing we all have in common, though, is we want to make a difference in the lives of others. As Carlos Santana once said, there is no greater reward than working from your heart and making a difference in the world. If that doesn't sum up what a nurse is, I don't know what does. As I was looking up nursing quotes and stories, I came up upon one that many of you probably have heard of before, and it goes something like this. Once a man was walking down a deserted beach one early morning, and he saw another figure far away. As they both approached each other, he could make out that the other person was a local native. The local kept leaning down to pick up something and throwing it back into the water. Repeatedly, he hurled things into the sea. As they got closer together, the man could see that the native was picking up starfish that had washed upon the beach. And one by one, the native was throwing them back into the water. The man looked puzzled and asked the native what he was doing. The native replied, "I'm throwing these starfish back into the sea. Because of low tide, all of them have been washed up into the shore." The man said, "But there are thousands of starfish on this beach. You can't possibly save them all." And this same thing must be happening in many other beaches also. Can't you see that you cannot possibly make a difference? The native smiled and carried on doing his work. He bent down, picked up another starfish, and as he threw it back into the sea, he replied, "See, I made a difference to that one." This story reminds me of why we are here today. Somewhere along the way, someone made an impact on you. Somebody made you want to be a nurse. My guess is you probably had a what-if moment as you received good care by a nurse at some point in your upbringing. Maybe thoughts of, "I want to be like him or her when I grow up." Maybe it wasn't until you were older and a nurse took the time to listen to you and showed they cared. Regardless of when or how it happened, the dream was put on your heart and you took the steps to get here and make it happen. We all had to do the same things to get into this nursing program, from taking all the prerequisites to taking the TEAS test, applying to get in, and then holding our breath until we got our acceptance letter. We all had to do the same things once we got in the nursing program, passing the same exams and completing the same assignments and clinical requirements to get to where we are today. After this weekend, we will all go different ways and do different things with our nursing degrees, even though we all have had the same education. That is the beauty of this field. We can choose where we want to make a difference. And I have to add that in a time where people have been leaving the nursing profession, we didn't get scared enough to quit. We persevered. to the end, even when it was more challenging than it probably should have been. Give yourselves a pat on the back for that. Okay, I'm going to try my best to quickly highlight each semester. First semester, we all showed up to our very first day not knowing what to expect and feeling very unprepared and overwhelmed when we left. Our class was one of the unique ones, and by that I mean not only did we have the normal fears any new nursing student has, but we also had to deal with a global pandemic and all the uncertainties it brought with it. We were separated in 2 classrooms in first semester, one live and the other on the screen in another room, with Zoom going for anyone that was having to quarantine. The microphone and camera fiasco was memorable, but always fun. We had a seating chart so that exposures could easily be tracked if needed, and our clinical experience was a mix of in-person and virtual. I don't know about you, but first semester is kind of a blur for me. I just remember the relief I had when I knew I had finally passed and could move on to second. I remember having an incredible clinical instructor, Professor Leah Atkinson. She gave our group so much hope because she believed in us and made the big giant things we were scared of less scary. Bottom line, we made it through. Second semester, we were finally able to have class in one room, all the while still having a Zoom option for anyone that had to quarantine. I will never forget when we had lecture days on Zoom, and you never knew what fun we would see or hear on there. Everyone shared their pets or children that were at home trying to get in the picture, and some were sitting outside by their pool. It was always exciting, needless to say. I also remember when Professor Dobbins dressed up like a blood clot to teach about perfusion, and she got Peace Up A-Town stuck in all of our heads. We made it through. Third semester, we finally got to see the faces behind the masks when the mandate lessened, and we had a little more fun as we could do more table and group activities. We also welcomed the LPN class. What an awesome group. Professor Alex Ambule kept things fun and exciting and colorful with things like Plickers and Kahoot, while Professor Joan Hoover broke out some Jeopardy for us. This was all when we were learning some very heavy material, but it helped us to learn it. We threw the cubed microphone around like a baseball and quickly figured out it probably wasn't the best idea considering we were technically still in a pandemic. But again, we made it through. Fourth semester, we learned that Professor Mitch Taylor could bench 210. And that he is not only smart, but pretty gifted when it comes to creating fun, interactive websites and used them in class. It was pretty awesome. And how could we forget when he was teaching acid-base balance on Zoom one day, when Blaine not so nicely told his dog to be quiet. It was great. We also learned the rest of our very heavy critical care content during the semester and made it through to the last portion, which was our capstone course. We were all breathing a sigh of relief. We were finally on the home stretch and could breathe a little easier, but we also knew we couldn't take our foot off the gas. And now we are here today because we made it through. I want to thank our instructors for being appropriately tough but fair and instilling in us the foundations we will be using to guide our patient care along the way. Thank you for being patient and understanding and for the relationships we've been able to build with you all. I'm sure it's not easy to sit for hours upon hours watching brand new nursing students fumble through their head-to-toe assessments or learn to place Foleys while keeping a sterile field or just learning how to put on sterile gloves. Thank you for caring about each of us, listening to us, and reaching out when you thought we might be struggling. Many of your personal journeys and stories have impacted us along the way and have helped to guide us into the positions we have accepted after graduation. Thank you to our families, our moms, dads, sisters, brothers, children, extended family, husbands, wives, and lovers. Thank you for putting up with us. I know it wasn't easy to live with us when we were stressed and studying all the time, or when we had to make frozen pizza or mac and cheese for dinner and never had a clean house. But just know you are a huge reason this is all happening, and we appreciate you. And finally, thank you to my fellow nurses. Thank you for being my friend, and second family. I mean, after all, sometimes it felt like we were together more than we were with our own families. I sincerely hope all the friendships that were made during our 2 years together will carry on. I hope you all are proud of yourselves, because I sure am. I am so relieved we can put this part of our journey behind us now and start working in our dream jobs once we pass the NCLEX. We have all dreamed of getting to this point and can officially say we made it. We have proven you are never too old or too young to follow your dreams. So go out and change the world one life at a time. You have what it takes to make a big difference in this world. And remember, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. Congratulations, Nursing Class 2022.
Be a little taller. There we are. We did it, you guys. This is awesome. All right. All righty. So I'm here to read this pledge. Oh, yeah, please stand. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. In the full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all of the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me and refraining from any action that might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the nurse. All right.
Okay, sorry. At this time, we would like to recognize students who have successfully completed not only their associate degree from Butler, but have also successfully completed their Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree from the University of Kansas. Yay! Several years ago, the University of Kansas, or KU, approached Butler's nursing program and other Kansas community colleges about creating a partnership that would allow students to earn their bachelor degree in nursing from KU without ever having to leave Butler's campus. Students who embark on this partnership journey complete approximately 60 hours of general education classes prior to simultaneously entering both nursing programs from these nursing education powerhouses in the state of Kansas. These students have successfully completed a minimum of 6 credit hours of online coursework for KU at the same time of meeting all of the coursework requirements for Butler, which is a remarkable achievement. As a lifelong KU fan, and as someone who was blessed to participate in the groundbreaking work and development of this partnership model from its inception, and as Butler's current nursing administrator, I would like to congratulate these students on earning their associate degree from Butler Community College and their bachelor's degree from the KU. And we like to say, rock, chalk, Jayhawk, you Butler Grizzlies. So if you would come forward as I call your name, Professor Taylor will present you with your cords of honor and a token from KU. Christina Clark. Dalton Blubaugh. Shelby Hamill. Summer Hinnon. Tracy Trin. Jordan Westlaw. Hallie Eubanks. Emma Young. And Amy Zastro. Did I miss anyone? Okay, thank you guys.
Let me make sure I have what I need here. Hello. Congratulations, everybody. Very proud of you. All right. The Butler Student Nursing Association, or the BSNA as we call it, it's a little lower here, provides students the opportunity to do acts of services and leadership to nursing students and the community. As the BSNA faculty advisor, I like to present the certificates to 2 students who served in leadership, and also have another little surprise, so come on up here when I call you. As president, Megan Hutchinson, and as vice president was Sarah Robbins.
Okay. All right, you guys, you ready to actually get your pin at pinning? Okay. So I think somebody up here will maybe guide you, maybe not. Garrett is going to guide you.
Am I going to be in the way?
No, go for it. You are good. Okay. So the whole row, yep, the whole front row, not just one at a time. The whole first row. So when I call your name, you'll come up and get your pins. And as they're walking, I just want to say I am so, so proud of you guys. And I'm going to stop it there because I'm going to start crying. Okay, love you. Okay. I can't look at you either. All right. I think they're coming around. Okay, Sarah Robbins. Jessica Adams. Brian Anderson. Olubanke Bamidele. Dalton Bluebaugh. Savannah Buchanan. Dalton, go. Patricia Carpenter. Christina Chanterbury. Christina Clark. April Coble. Latrice Cook. Heather Curl. Jordan Curry. Madeline Hope Doherty. Natalie Avey. Karina Favela. Githeshi George. Shelby Hamill. Blaine Hedges. Amber Hempy.
Get a slight hug.
Summer Hinnon. Hannah Hoffman. Lydia Cattery Elizabeth Holden. Megan Hutchinson. Presley Eidelman. Samal Jayawadna. Mila Jefferson. Jennifer Jordan. Cheyenne Gerardo. Stephanie Kaufman. Sarah Lindo. Rebecca Ling. Kaylee Matthews. Elizabeth McCulley. Taylor Mead. Elizabeth McGee. Jordan Mosier. Martha Galawala. Davina Wynn. Christina Picasso. Tammy Piper. Nayeka Reyes. Kristen Richardson. Tevin Rose. Taylor Scarborough. Mary Schwint. Samantha Shipman. Shalise Slate. Cameron Dahlia Stuckey. Whitney Swim. Okay. Tracy Trin. Lauren Alexandria Villarreal. Jordan Westlow. Catherine Wynn. Hallie Eubanks. Emma Young. And Amy Zastro. Congratulations, guys. And now I'd like to present Dr. Julio Guerrero, our Dean of HEP. He's going to do the benediction.
Good evening, everyone. Please bow your heads and reflect with me. Most gracious and blessed Creator, we ask that you give these students strength to immerse themselves in this selfless service that you have called them to do. Give them wisdom to think, the knowledge to help, the skill to heal, and the heart to care. Let their ears listen, and let their lips give only kind words. Help them to treat all patients as you would, with love and compassion. Allow them to do all this and more as your good and faithful servant. Recognizing that we call you by many different names and worship you differently, it is in your holy name we pray. Congratulations, Butler Nursing Class of 2022.